I have to say, it is shocking me right now how great this game continues to be in the year of our Lord 2026. Guild Wars Reforged has had a number of announcements recently, and another one just dropped. Make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more Guild Wars Reforged and Guild Wars 2 content. Alongside with the Doom's Covenant and Reforged game mode, Guild Wars Reforged has just announced Melandru's Accord, a new game mode for characters in Guild Wars, which honestly, it appears to be the hardest one yet, and here are the details. Melandru's Accord is essentially the Ironman challenge from Guild Wars Reforged. In this new game mode, you cannot trade with other players, you cannot pick up drops from other players, you cannot access your account storage via the Zunlight Vault, you cannot use skill tomes, train skills unlocked for your account, you cannot use the / bonus or bonus item or special items. You lose access to the Zaishen Menagerie. You cannot access traders that buy and sell items from other players at market prices. You cannot train skills available from the skill trainer, which normally you would have been able to train those skills if it was already unlocked by another character on the same account. And you cannot add mercenaries to your hero roster. And the heroes that you do get can only use their starter skills, skills learned from the trainer on the current character, or from a hero skill trainer. Alongside with this, there are some other minor updates and tuning that has honestly gone into effect immediately. First, the badges that you have, which Melandru's will offer a new one, will now stack until you hover over them with your mouse and they will expand. So you get a badge for each one of them, Doom's Covenant, Reforged mode, and now Melandru's, and they're just now going to be expandable back and forth. For Reforged mode, they are looking to make changes to prophecies that fit more along the line with the early Factions and Nightfall campaigns, which honestly I love. Don't get me wrong, prophecies is its own unique, like, haven. However, comparatively to Factions and Nightfall, it's a lot slower. Reforged mode is also lowering the cost to purchase skills, costing only 500 gold at a max, which honestly, I'm all here for. That curve as you are purchasing skills hits really hard. The mission experience tuning for prophecies are more rewarding, nearly doubling when you are playing on Reforged mode. So every time you complete a mission, you would usually only get like 1,000 experience and then maybe 1 skill point. Now they're just doubling it. This is also increased for those who are doing the bonuses as well as the hard modes. Several missions for Reforged have had their gold rewards increased or even added to make it more lucrative for you to go out and quest along all these zones. Now, without a doubt, this is a fantastic update. Making it essentially a hard-locked Ironman game mode really tests how well the player can adjust and adapt to the environment of the game with, like, the bare minimum to their accounts. I like the idea of like grinding from the start and almost being kind of like a fresh start character, you know? Like, as I've seen from many different players and comments when I've made videos about Guild Wars Reforged, they've asked this since like the initial launch of this game, and many were still upset that there wasn't any change like that. Being able to have like a fresh start character, this seems to be the best way forward. Still, being able to be locked into this harder mode of the game really adds that challenge, and not to mention pairing it with the other game modes that are available, specifically the like Doom's Covenant, which is now making it hardcore Iron Man mode. I mean, you can simply stack them all together and go to town. It's such a fresh take, and I am so excited. I'm all here for it. Now, with the game adding Melandru's and us already having Doom, it kind of makes me believe that they are looking to add the multiple different game modes based off of the 6 human gods. Balthazar, Duena, Lissa, and Abaddon, later this was Cormyr, have not been done, but what could they be? I honestly have little to no idea. Maybe like Balthazar's game mode makes you deal more damage as you are attacking, but you take more damage, so it's kind of like a give and take. Duena's challenge could be like a flat healing reduction on your run, like you can only heal from your own personal abilities, which is going to be absolutely insane. I don't think they would do that. That'd be too hard. Lissa's game mode could have like illusion spawning while you're fighting enemies that deal damage, and if they're not dealt with quickly enough, they'll like explode or something. I don't know. Cormyr could have like some type of modifier that causes you to lose energy regeneration, but enemies lose it as well. So having skills that focus on energy regeneration is pivotal. I don't know. I'm just taking a guess at how they plan on evolving this further, but honestly, this should be more than exciting for everyone. I'm stoked about this. And I should also mention that this makes me very hopeful and arguably huffing the copium for expansions down the line. There's a large time gap in Guild Wars Reforged to Guild Wars 2, so there's a lot of history and expansions that can happen. Again, nothing is confirmed and this is straight up copium, but hey, I can wish, can't I? Perhaps we have like a focus on the Char homelands, or perhaps we get to go and visit Or as a place. I mean, who knows? But it would just be absolutely awesome to have an expansion content for this game, a game that they have basically refreshed and made it one of my go-to games. Absolutely. All in all, this is a great addition to Guild Wars Reforged, and I, for one, am happy to see it. I'm super excited to give it a try. People, please take notes, and this is why ArenaNet and Guild Wars as a series is the absolute GOAT. Come on. If you are just checking out Guild Wars Reforged and you're curious to learn more about the game, you can click this video here. Otherwise, stay caffeinated, folks.